Morning, guys. I'm gonna sip my coffee here that I just made before everybody starts hopping on here. Morning, morning. Hey guys, good morning. Morning. Figured I'm gonna start calling this the messy hair just out of bed show. Just the only time I can hop on here before the craziness of the day starts. Hey guys. Today we're gonna make hand soap together. Cause I went to the grocery store yesterday looking for toilet paper because we're down to 4 rolls. We're like rationing toilet paper. I never thought to stock up on toilet paper. Well, apparently everybody else did. And anyway, no toilet paper. But of course the hand soap was down that aisle. And I noticed that there's no hand soap left. So I figured, you know what? People are probably gonna start running out of hand soap here soon if you haven't already. So I'll show you how to make some. Really easy. Because we're gonna use castile soap, which you can use this for so many different ways, or to make so many different things. Hey, from France. Hey, I hope you guys are doing well. I hear France has gotten hit pretty hard by this virus. So you can use castile soap for so many different things, from household cleaners to even face wash if you need to, body soap, you name it. So I thought I'd show you how to take this one bottle and make hand soap today. I realized, sorry, I was getting a message. I realized that there were quite a few bottles of castile soap left in the grocery store. So maybe a lot of people don't know what you can do with it. It's the nice thing about people just being so used to, just convenience products is they don't always know how to take some of these more budget-friendly options, like whether it's beans or castile soap, and make their stuff at home, which I think we're all now realizing how to do that. Okay, guys, come on in. We're gonna make hand soap. I'll wait for a couple more people to pop in, drink some more coffee so I can actually talk to you. So, to make hand soap, super easy. We're making hand soap today because I know everybody, sorry, I'm getting messages. It's hard to find hand soap right now, and if you have it, maybe you're gonna run out and need more. So I'll show you how to make really easy hand soap. I have a bottle here. This is a foaming hand soap bottle. I bought this from Target. I think it was in their bathroom section. You can find these on Amazon as well. Or you can even find them at Publix. Like Publix is the conventional grocery store in our area. They even sell these down like the cleaning section. So you can find foaming hand soap pumps anywhere, but you don't need one. I know, a lot of people are being very conservative with money right now. A lot of people are looking at losing jobs and stuff. So I'm not telling you have to buy this at all. I'm just saying that this is my preferred way to, distribute, I guess, the hand soap. But you can just use, a regular soap bottle. This is my dish soap bottle. I just pour my dish soap in here. But you could even use, if you have a hand soap bottle right now and it's about to go empty, just wash that out and reuse it. There's no reason that you need to go out and buy like a fancy soap container. All you have to do is just reuse your current soap bottle once your soap runs out. So let's take the super budget-friendly approach here. Okay, so I just made some hand soap this morning, which between that and then going to the grocery store yesterday and seeing all the hand soap was out got me thinking that I should share this with you. So I'm just gonna pour it in here so I can show you how to do this, and then I'll dump this into my bathroom. Not in the bathroom, but I have a soap dispenser in the bathroom. I'll add that too. So that way I can create a fresh batch with you here today. So what you're gonna need, the base of this recipe is really castile soap. So if you don't know about this soap, this is by Dr. Bronner's. It's one of the most popular brands, and you can find this you're not going to find this in the cleaning section. You're going to find this in the body care section usually. You can find this just about anywhere. This is not a health food store product. You can find this at Target. You can find this at a grocery store. You can find this probably at CVS, Walgreens, Amazon has it. I think Amazon's still in stock with this. One bottle, this large bottle, which is 32 fluid ounces? Yeah, 32 fluid ounces. It's gonna cost you around $15, which I know you're like, wow, that's like way more than a hand soap costs. But with this one bottle, like I said earlier, you can use this, you could use this in the laundry. If you run out of laundry soap, you can squirt some just in the little dispenser and use just a little bit, and about like a tablespoon or so, or up to 1/4 cup, and you can use this in your laundry. You can use this to make hand soap like we're gonna do in just a minute. You can use this to make an all-purpose cleaner. I actually have some right here. It's in a Branch Basics bottle, only because I'm reusing the bottle, but this is just castile soap and water and some essential oils in here. You can, what else can you can use this with like some baking soda to scrub a sink or your tub. There's so many different ways that you can use castile soap. You can use this to make makeup remover wipes. You can use this to make a face wash if you want to. I don't like using soap on my face, so I don't necessarily go this route. It kind of dries out my skin. But if you want to and you like that soapy consistency, then you can do that with this. So many different ways. So you can see for a $15 bottle, you can use this in so many different ways. So I feel like you get your money's, well, I know you're gonna get your money's worth, more so than just like buying a container of soap that's like $4 or $5 for a one-time use product. Okay, so to start, we're gonna need water first, because if you add this first and then add water, it gets a little too bubbly. So guys, hey, if you're hopping on, we're making hand soap. So we're gonna start with my recipe. There's a recipe on the blog, so if you just Google Live Simply hand soap, I've had that recipe up for like 5 years now, as well as a homemade hand sanitizer. And right now, there's a lot of people checking those out. So the recipe on the blog calls for a half a cup of water and a half a cup of castile soap. But since I want to make quite a bit right now, because we're washing our hands so much, I'm actually going to use 1 cup. You can just double it. 1 cup of water and 1 cup of castile soap. I mean, super easy, like I told you. And then there's one other ingredient I'm going to add. So traditionally, if you're making anything with water-based products, obviously there's no preservative we're using to keep bacteria from growing, then I recommend using distilled water. It's just going to be like the purest water you can find, like stripped of everything. But I realize that there's a water shortage right now, so a lot of people are not going to be able to find distilled water, and plus distilled water can be a little pricier. So for right now, I figure since we're washing our hands so much, this bottle is probably not just going to sit around for a month or two, so I would say just use filtered water at this point. We want to keep things really simple for all of us. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me grab my water. And I'm going to use a funnel. If you have a funnel, it just makes it a lot easier. If not, you could add it to like a little jar like this, mix it together, and then pour it in. But I just want to pour it all in and avoid the jar. So I'm going to do 1 cup of water. As you can see, it's a little soapy in here just because, remember, if you're just joining us, I actually already made some hand soap and just dumped it in here. So there's some remnants in here. Hey guys, I'm making hand soap this morning because I know a lot of us either can't find it or may run out soon. So I'll show you the really easy way to make hand soap. Okay, so right now I have 1 cup of water. And again, I already had some hand soap in here and just poured it out to show you guys a fresh batch. So that's why it looks the way it is. Normally, you know, your water would just be clear and would not have, you know, any issues. Okay. Like this. It wouldn't be all like cloudy. So now we're going to use our main ingredient, which is castile soap. Again, Dr. Bronner's is the most popular brand out there. It's the brand that I like the best. I've tried some other brands and I just haven't been as happy with them. But I mean, at this point, use whatever you can find. You can find this on Amazon. You can find this in any grocery store, CVS, Target, Walmart, you name it. Almost everybody sells castile soap these days. And again, you're going to find this in the body section generally, not in the cleaning section, because it can be used for your body as well. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same amounts. Hold on. I did 1 cup of water and I'm going to do 1 cup of castile soap. Like I said, the original recipe calls for half a cup of water and half a cup of castile soap, but I want to make a little bit more just because right now we're washing our hands like crazy. Okay, I think I got it. It might not have been a full half a cup. Let's just add a little bit more. Okay, perfect. So, and again, this is gonna cost you about like $15 for this giant bottle, but I've already made 2 containers full of hand soap and this is how much I have left. So I can use this for the laundry. I can use this for an all-purpose cleaner for the house. It's not going to be a disinfectant cleaner. To do that, the CDC says you need at least 60% alcohol. So you could use, sorry. I was going to show you the alcohol back here, but I can't because you're propped up on it. Sorry. Real life here, right? But they said you need at least 60% alcohol. So this will not be like a disinfectant cleaner if you make like a spray cleaner with this, but it will just be like a good household cleaner. But right now I feel like if you have people, as long as you're not like having people come into your house and whatnot and you're not going out, I'm not sure. Personally, I feel like I need a disinfectant cleaner in my house itself right now. Okay, so after this, I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of an oil. So this is just gonna add, I find that castile soap can be very drying on its own. Hey guys, if you're just popping on, we're making hand soap. So I find that castile soap can be very drying on its own. So I like to add like a moisturizing ingredient. And you can just use oil. I have just like cooking avocado oil here. You could use olive oil. If you have like skincare oils like sweet almond oil or jojoba oil, any of that, you can use that as well. So really it's whatever you have available. The only thing I would not use is coconut oil, especially, you know, virgin coconut oil that you cook with, because, you know, it's hard when it's, you know, cold, the environment's cold. So if your home gets cold at night, like ours does, it's going to solidify and get chunky in here. So I would avoid using coconut oil unless you have fractionated coconut oil, which is constantly in a liquid state. Other than that, you could use olive oil, avocado oil, like I said, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, whatever you have. So I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of that to my mixture. At that point, you could, I mean, the other option is you could do something like vegetable glycerin if you have it. You could do vitamin E oil, any kind of like anything that's going to provide that moisturizing benefit, because if not, I just find that, like, again, the castile soap can be really drying for your hands, especially at the amount that we're washing our hands right now. So adding that like moisturizing ingredient is really important for me. Okay, so we made our hand soap. So 1 cup water. Remember, I doubled the recipe. So originally my recipe on the blog calls for half a cup, but I want to make a little bit more. I have 1 cup of castile soap and then a tablespoon of oil, of a nourishing oil. Now at this point you could add an essential oil if you wanted to add like a scent, or add, you know, a little bit more like power, so to speak. You could do tea tree for like the antibacterial, antiviral. Although I don't think it's going to be enough to like kill a virus at this point, because I don't know. I just feel like alcohol is probably the best situation if you're going for that kind of thing. But if you wanted to add like lavender essential oil, lemon essential oil, tea tree essential oil, you could add it here if you wanted to. I'm gonna skip the essential oil and just keep it really, really basic right now. So, oops, guess my jar was added a little too much for my jar. Let me rinse this off and I'll show you guys. Okay. So just put your lid on. If you're just joining us, we're making hand soap. Hey guys. So as I said before, you do not need a special bottle. You can just rinse out. How much oil? 1 tablespoon of oil is what I added. Technically, if you're doubling the recipe, it'd be like 2 tablespoons of oil, but I don't have enough room in my jar and I find 1 tablespoon is just enough. So if you want to, the actual written recipe too, just Google Live Simply hand soap and will be the first thing that pops up. We've had that recipe on the blog for 5 years now, so they're very old photos. But the recipe, obviously, I still stand by. It's just like a really basic hand soap recipe, which is just what we need right now. Hello. Hey, guys. Okay, so I have my hand soap here. Again, you could add essential oils if you wanted a scent, because this is going to be unscented. My castile soap, this is the baby mild unscented version. There's a whole bunch of different options for castile soap. So if you're using a scented castile soap like orange castile soap or lavender, you don't even have to add a scent if you want a scent, because that will already be scented. But I'm fine with an unscented hand soap. The essential oil would really be just more for that at this point. So I have my hand soap here. You're just going to shake it up a little, because with the oil it's going to separate, obviously, because you have water in here and castile soap. So just give it a little bit of a shake before you use it. And then you can see, because I have a foaming hand dispenser, which I absolutely love. And you can buy these on Amazon. You can buy these in home stores. I got this at Publix, I think. Maybe I got this at Publix. It's just a few dollars. In like I think like the dish aisle or something, where they have like dish rags and whatnot. So anyway, you can find these just about anywhere if you just type in like foaming hand soap dispenser. Or again, like I said, you can just use a regular dispenser. The only thing about using a regular soap dispenser is that it's going to be a thin soap. So it's going to really like squirt out at you. You just have to get used to that. It will suds up when you like rub your hands together under the water. But I know a lot of people are used to like a super thick soap, and you just have to get used to that thinner consistency. That's why I find that like a foaming hand dispenser is really great, because you don't get that thin consistency. So, or just reuse your current hand soap container once your hand soap runs out. And then you can make some easy hand soap if you buy yourself a bottle of castile soap. Okay, so you can see here, I'm just gonna rub my hands together. Whoop. And I got my hand soap. I mean, look at that. Super easy. So if you go in your store, you wanna buy hand soap and you're out, or you just wanna save yourself some money, you can easily make your own hand soap. And now I need to rinse off my hands. And then if you have any questions, let me know. If you made the granola yesterday, I saw a lot of you watch the video and were making granola. Let me know. I would love to know what you're making this week, or maybe you made hand soap before. If you have any questions about hand soap or anything like that, or any questions right now, then leave them in the comments, and I'm gonna rinse my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, see, all clean. If you're just popping on, we made hand soap today, so really easy hand soap, just water, castile soap, a little bit of a moisturizing ingredient like an oil. I used avocado oil today because my olive oil is very precious right now, and I don't want to use costly oil in this. And that's it. You can add essential oils if you wanted to. If you're looking for an essential oil brand right now, I really love Plant Therapy. I'm not associated with them. I don't get any cutback from them. I just really love them. I love their education that they provide and their quality of oils. I mean, you could also use doTERRA, Young Living, whatever you got. I mean, Aurora Acacia, even, I love that brand. I mean, I know everybody has quite the opinion on essential oils, but they are definitely not necessary right now, especially as a lot of us are just looking to be very frugal and to not spend a lot of money at this point, just with everything going on. Okay, so any questions, guys? Thanks for doing all these videos. Been really enjoying them, going through the lunch kit for my young son's lunch as we speak. That's awesome. Yeah, so if you don't know, we have a lunch course, a school lunch course, as well as we have like more of a basic guide if you don't want like videos and audio and me talking to you and everything. And then there's just more of a basic guide, which is like a PDF guide, which also includes a couple videos now, and a snack guide. So if you have kids, those are great resources for nourishing meals and ideas for how to really simplify that. So I'm glad you're enjoying that. I love all Dr. Bronner's products. I started using the castile soap to wash my hair. Oh wow, interesting. I tried using it years ago to wash my hair and just didn't have good results. I know everybody has mixed results, so I'm really glad that you have been getting good results from that. Maybe at this point, like at that point, I feel like my hair was so dry, it was almost overproducing oils because I was washing it every single day. I almost wonder if that kind of factored into it because I was getting this really oily result. Maybe if I try it now, it might be better. Any other questions? Let me scroll back and look. I don't think so. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish my coffee. I am actually going to have, I'll show you, eat breakfast now. And then the kids are with my mom at the moment, hanging out with some grandma time. So I'm gonna go get them as well. But I'm gonna eat some breakfast, some of that granola that we made yesterday. So if you missed that, you can go back on my Instagram page and I posted that video. And a lot of you said that you couldn't find oats right now in the store. I actually found some on Amazon. I can't remember, let me look, the brand name. Hold on. Let me look. I actually sent it out. If you're on my email list, I sent it out in an email last night. I sent out the video as well as that the brand name. So if you're looking for oats right now, sorry, I'm looking at my computer, see what I could find. My internet seems to be running slower than normal. Okay. Okay, so the brand is called Bakery on Main, like Main Street, Bakery on Main. So if you can't find oats right now in your grocery store, I'm looking right now on Amazon, and it looks like they are in stock at the moment. This is what, oh, sorry. This is what they look like. And it's like 17 bucks for two 24-ounce bags. And they're organic, non-GMO, no glyphosate on their product. So that looks like a great option right now on Amazon if you can't find oats in your grocery store and you want to make granola or oatmeal. I mean, there's so many different ways to use oats. So I feel like it's a really great pantry staple right now for people. So again, Bakery on Main, not affiliated. I just did some digging on Amazon because a lot of people said they couldn't find oats right now in their store. Okay, other than that, guys, we made hand soap today, so go back and watch the video because I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, my granola we made yesterday with some yogurt and fruit, drink my coffee. I hope you guys have a really great day, whatever you are up to today. Maybe even if you have kids at home, make some hand soap today with them. That's a really fun experiment to show them. I feel like to show them, to help them be more self-sufficient and to show them that they can actually make this stuff at home. I think that's really empowering for them to see as well as us. So, okay guys, I'll talk to you later. If you have any questions, you can always shoot them over to me via a direct message and I'm always happy to answer. And I will repost this video in a few minutes so you can go back and watch it. Talk to you later. Bye.